Hello everybody, how's it going? Welcome to my channel. My name is InkEyes. Hi! How are you? Welcome to Vagante. So I got bad news for you guys, and for myself, I think most of all. And that is, if you remember, we had a knight character, and I asked you guys in the comments, like, which direction to take this knight character, since we maxed out our sword. And one of you guys said, you know what, go into Holy. I don't have a lot of experience with knights, but I suggest going into Holy. And I was like, you know what, alright, we're gonna take it Holy direction. I loaded up my recording software, I loaded up the game. I went into the save. As you can see, the podium's not even there anymore. I loaded the character, I went into the game and started playing it. I was recording, I was talking, we played, I beat the boss, I went on to the next level, and then I died, and I started a new character, and then I finished the episode. And I pressed the hotkey on my keyboard to stop my recording. And when I tabbed over, I realized that my recording had just started recording the session when I pressed the shortcut. Meaning the first time that I pressed it, it never started recording to stop. And I lost an entire episode worth of everything. So here we are. Welcome to technical difficulties. How's it going? That hardly ever happens. I'm usually like, if anything, I tab over to make sure that like the recording has actually begun. Wow. But yeah, I feel pretty awful. I had a pretty good run. It really never ever happens to me. It's probably like the second time that this happened in like over 2 years, where I thought I was recording, but I actually wasn't. It happens to other people like on streams. They're like, oh, I thought I was streaming what I was. Like, are you serious? Streaming is so different than recording. You have so much time to check everything, and you weren't. And there are other people who like press like stream instead of record, and then they're like, wait, where's my file? And then people will be like, that day you were streaming and you weren't even talking to us. And you're like, wait, I wasn't streaming, I was recording, and I didn't even, where's the file for it? You're like, no, you didn't record it, you streamed it, you fool. That's never happened to me, but it's happened to other people. Because it's as simple as me accidentally pressing my stream button right now and starting to stream this episode versus record it. I don't have chat open or anything, so I wouldn't know if anybody's seeing it or commenting. And then later I would go to my computer and not find the episode and get some weird comment about how I was streaming without having any sort of interaction. Also had all the wrong stream information, playing Vagante with like Overwatch information over it. Imagine that. Be pretty hilarious. But you know what's not pretty hilarious? Losing half an hour of content. Can you come down here, please? What, you just one fireball and you stopped? I thought 3 minimum fireball was part of the deal. 3 fireballs minimum. I like this little spot here. Think we can even make it better by just simply dropping on top of him instead of going around. I hit him from here. I hit him from here. And then he's dead. D-E. D-E. Dead. Just like that. Just like that jump. See, we have the same AI. We just jump around. I was facing the wrong way. Oh, I'm facing the wrong way again. Come on, dude. Just wanted to do the strafe. Oh, God. Let's not talk about this situation. My exit is behind a rock, and then the plant was at the base of my ladder. Can you leave my stuff alone? I hate this situation. I can't be here. I can't handle combat sometimes, dude. It says do this straight for more damage, and then there's such a longer pause before you attack with your sword. And that fraction of a second gets you hit every time. We'll just time your attacks better, InkEyes. Okay, smart guy. God, my God. Don't throw a rock in front of that. Are we done? I think we're done. What is this? Splash attack. Coated with poison. Lightning resist goes down, but attackers might get burned sometimes. What is this? It's a underwater breathing. Because boars breathe underwater. Did you know that? Strength, cold, resist, luminous. No, not a fan of that. The actual stat debuffs were too intense. You guys are goners. Thank you very much for your contribution to my inventory. Wow. A lot of HP. Let's go. So one of the things that I was talking about during the last episode was this horrifying news article that I read. I guess we can do that, we can do that. Alright, I'm actually getting familiar with the knight. I'm liking it. With his abilities. But yeah, I was talking about this horrifying article that I read about this girl. I forget where she lived, like what state, what city. But this young, I don't know, teenager maybe, 19-year-old or 18-year-old or 20-year-old. I don't know, like between 18 to 20. I read this like a few days ago. Some of the detail has already escaped my mind. Oh, we have underwater breathing. I don't have to panic underwater. But it was about this girl who gouged her own eyes out and went blind after an extreme trip on meth. I was going over like the crazy detail of it, and then talking about like her situation and how generally an addict would cope with their addiction and things like that. But anyway, I guess I'll go over it one more time, or as much of it as I can remember and recreate. But I read on the news about this girl who gouged her own eyes, and she was apparently addicted to meth. Like, she started smoking marijuana, which in of itself is not that bad, but she had like an addictive personality, so she moved on. She wanted more. She wanted to actually get effed up, and she started trying meth, and it obviously went out of hand. It got so out of hand, her mom was really upset. She wanted to like send her to rehab, and her life was in shambles. And even one day the girl was tripping so hard on meth that she started like, oh come on, I can't be here. This space is not suitable for this boss fight. First of all these guys need to go. Okay. Well, I guess I killed them all at the same time. Yeah, but she was doing so poorly on one of her days that she actually like, oh god, I grabbed the ledge, dude. You think I'm a noob? Are you freaking kidding me? What, the boulder just, what? Okay, I need some coffee. Go back and see what happened with that boulder in the The story of the bat and the boulder. The famous fable. But yeah, anyway. She was tripping so bad that she started picking at her face, which is like one of the problems with meth. It makes you numb, apparently, and one of the things that most people do is they pick at their own skin and face and leave extremely nasty scars. And because of that, like, she couldn't even go back to school for a few days. And then that made her decide to, like, kind of take it easy, you know, slow down, not do so much drugs. But then she relapsed heavily, and then she started doing more drugs, and she started doing like heroin and stuff, and then she like set that aside, and I think she then moved on to meth laced marijuana laced with meth. I need regen potions, dude. I said regen potion. Regen potion. And we need swords. I mean, I can't use other weapons because we're a swordsman, you know. You can't swing a hammer and call it a sword. Duh. And then, like, the saddest part about the story is that the day that she... oh, God. The day that she did this to herself, her mom was literally on her way to pick her up and take her to rehab. Like, she had set up everything for her to go to rehab, and, like, unbeknownst to her, but she was literally a couple hours too late to get to her and save her from destroying her own eyeballs. But apparently, girl, she went to church, and then outside in front of the church, she was so high that people said she was screaming like, "I can see the light, I can see the light," when she had literally gouged her own eyeballs, and she was sitting there with her destroyed eyeballs in her hands, like attached to strings almost. And then, like, I was reading multiple articles, you know, because her situation was getting updated, and I wanted to know, like, how she was doing and her comments and basically, like, everything about her, because it was such a bizarre incident. And she said that she was religious, first of all, and I think she had a religious family as well. And she said that she thought sacrificing her eyes was going to bring her closer to God, because in the moment that she did it, she said she could hear voices in her head saying something like encouraging her to make a sacrifice, and she thought if she didn't, that the world was gonna like end or something, and she was the only person who could prevent it from happening and make the sacrifice. And she said it just made like perfect sense to me in the moment to, like, the most logical thing that I could think of doing, and the only thing that I could think of doing to like save the world and myself and stuff was to sacrifice my eyes. And she said she gladly used her index, thumb, and middle fingers to grab, press, and crush her own eyeballs, and then twist them and pull them out of the socket. This is like literally detail that was in the article. Like, if it's too gruesome, I'm sorry, but it was publicly disclosed. It didn't even have like a disclaimer that if you can't handle this, if you don't have the stomach for it, don't read it. Literally detailed all of this, and she repeated it too in her interviews. And she was like, yeah, I pulled him out. I couldn't feel anything, no pain, but I was really happy and at the time. And she didn't even know that she was screaming, "I can see the light now, I can see the light now," because her priest actually found her on the sidewalk, and he was the one who said she was saying, "I can see the light, I can see the light," with her eyeballs completely crushed and pulled out of her head, still somehow attached to her head, but completely gone in her hands. And the hospital was like, yeah, her eyes were absolutely destroyed. There was no, I mean, there was nothing left of the eyeballs. Just think of like a ham sandwich. And she barely, like, she cleared out her eye sockets too. Like, they had to just clean the eye sockets out so there would be no risk of infection. But even the girl said that if they hadn't stopped her, she probably would have dug her finger into her brain, because she was like going in. And I don't even remember why I brought up this story during, oh my god, during the recording of the last episode. I don't know how to approach this guy, honestly. First of all, I can't get up there. And he doesn't want to come down here. Oh my god, I did it. I did it! Just to be put in, like, an absolutely terrible situation here. Oh. Okay, we gotta kill these guys first. Oof. Oof. I disagree about that not hitting him. Wow. 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 We can't finish this fight. Like, I don't have enough HP anymore. I've won! What a pain in the ass, dude. Overhead swing? That's the thing? Nobody told me! What? Why would nobody tell me about this very basic, extremely important maneuver? Are you kidding me? This is gonna simplify the game like 75% for me now. I can destroy bats, attack the freaky goblins. This guy's dead. Thanks, guys. I thought you were supposed to tell me things. But you don't tell me things. Please, tell me everything. Really? This plant's not gonna activate? Fine. It seems to be like some sort of unexplored area down there. I'm just gonna go check it real quick. Oh, if you hold down, then you quickly go down with Featherfall. Whoop. Good stuff, good stuff. And I'm still pretty sure that Featherfall means you don't get spiked. Yeah, just had to test it. So all that money's mine. All of it is mine! Woo! Gotta love being spike proof. And we're done. We can go. Ooh, spike proof. Psych. Oh my god. Can your head not have so much collision? Just wanted to strike you. Let's go. But yeah, then I was talking about... I followed that topic with thoughts regarding that. Thoughts and opinions. Swing faster. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What I was saying was... She was very happy. Afterwards, when they were talking to her in the hospital and interviewing her, she was like... Yeah, I'm so happy that, yeah, sure, if this is what it took, this is what it took, but at least I'm no longer a drug addict, and I'm free, and, like, all of that. And if it took me losing my sight and my eyes, then so be it. And at first I didn't, like, bring that under question. Then later, the more... We had Potion of Featherfall active. We don't have Featherfall on any of my items. That's why I just fell to my freaking almost death. Dude! What the heck? This is actually bad. As you can tell, I'm at 1 HP. Yeah, I was thinking about it and I was like, is it worth it? Like, I don't think she's reacting appropriately yet. I think she's still maybe very effed up in the head from the drugs. But she was like happy. She wasn't like that affected by anything. By the fact that she no longer had eyes and vision. And did it literally give me 0 HP the first time I activated it? That's just so rude. And do you know how easy it would be to fight these ghosts? With my overhead swing? Oh my god. And I was thinking, yeah, addiction is horrible, and people who are addicts and don't like it and are just dealing with their addiction hate it. You know, they always are looking for ways to be able to deal with that psychological addiction and physical addiction and not be a prisoner and a hostage to those effects and feelings and drugs, you know? But I don't think any of them would really want to go blind and sacrifice their eyes and vision. And it's like one thing to go blind and it's something else to completely lose your eyeballs physically, because I mean there are ways to make blind people who have eyeballs see again, with nerve regeneration or, you know, enhancements biotically or otherwise, surgeries, implants. But when the eye is gone, like, what are you gonna do? Can this guy just like move to a place where he's not inside of blocks? Like, how am I gonna attack him there? Damn it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Stop going over to the right. Go over here. Me timer, don't do it, I have no hands! Look how fast this is. I'm going berserk, boys. Berserking it! Mikey! Not Mikey. Like, if the guy's name is Mike and I'm like, hey, Mikey! Come here! No, it's Mikey. Whoa! Whoop! Juked, duped. Oh! What do you mean, parrying, sorting my way through struggles of life here in Vagante. I'm getting all the platforms right. A wooden ring. Oh, wouldn't you like to be on my finger? A wooden ring. Thank you for the vitality. And I guess the poison resist too. Why not? You go there. I'm a swordsman. I'm a swordman. I'm a hunter. You guys don't know the I'm a hunter joke. The I'm a hunter joke is a joke that I had with this one other guy who streamed Rain World quite often. But anyway, before we get into like other topics, still, I think that story about the girl is crazy. And I still don't think that she understands exactly what she's gonna have to go through and deal with. She's still like in the hospital recovering from everything. I don't think she's even like gone home yet. I will fight you. Yeah, it seems like when the mouth is shut, you have like a moment to attack. Oh god, oh god. I got hubris got to me. I got it. Boulder protection sounds interesting, but book of charm. Qu'est-ce que c'est? You can make enemies fall in love with you. Oh great. Oh great. I took a I took a poison potion, and I took a potion that lowers my poison resistance immediately. What a genius. What an RN genius. Come on. We're gonna have some chicken kebabs. That's right. And I think the HP regain from the chicken is extremely insignificant. It's like 10. Yeah, it is. But you know what? I made the same mistake again that I made last time. I shouldn't be eating the chicken here. I should be eating the chicken in the start of the next level so that we gain the strength gain. I think we lose our stats. No, we shouldn't lose it in the transition actually because yeah, they're more time-based, I think. Listen, my timer went off. I'm supposed to end the episode. What are we doing here? I'm supposed to save my character and go to main menu and exit this game forever, but I'm stuck now! Can I quit from here? Alright, so we literally got back to where we were before. You wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me back then. Anyway, we're gonna go back to where what we wanted to do, which was a combination of sword and holy. And then I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you very much for your time and attention. Please do not forget, as always, you know me. I tell you, I remind you, I ask you, I beg you. Please leave a like on the video. Please leave a thumbs up on the episode. See, kisses for you. For likes. And yeah, comment too. And if you know basic maneuvers that I haven't learned in this game yet, let me know. Like, holy crap, this is so good. This is perfect. I think we're gonna beat this game just because I learned this. We're gonna go places like you have no idea. It just opened so many gates for me, floodgates of chance and opportunity. Anyway, come back tomorrow for more Vagante. Yeah. Bye.